All right, next question. Jason first. What is the biggest issue facing the county and how will you address it?
The biggest question facing the county, I believe, is public safety. I think that a government's prime role is to ensure the protection of its citizens and to make sure the public is safe so that the public can enjoy that which has been preserved by public servants. I think that politicians on all levels, the aldermen, the supervisors, the county execs, the mayor, all levels need to put priority on public safety.
Okay. The biggest challenges we have every year as I've worked trying to adopt our $1 billion budget in Milwaukee County is that 80% of our budget is mandated by the state. We are an arm of the state. 80% of it goes to Health and Human Services as well as our Milwaukee County courts. We are not getting the funding we need from the state, therefore we are forced to make cuts to our quality of life services such as parks and transit. It's a downward spiral, and I know you're all feeling it here each year as we proceed. We need to find a way to make sure that those mandates are funded and find a way to protect the things that we treasure, like our county park system and transit, getting them off of the property taxes and getting them in a more progressive way, a dedicated funding source. When I am re-elected on April 1st, I will look and continue to work to find a dedicated funding source for those things like public transit and county parks. We cannot keep going like we have, and with me, I will continue to make the difference. Thank you.
Marina, what do you think should be done to attract more business to Bayview?
Well, I think that we have great business in Bayview, and in my past 4 years representing the area, I've been impressed. I've enjoyed to see the growth, and we've come quite a long way. I live in Bayview. I went to Bayview High School, and things have really changed in the last 10 or 15 years, and we're on the upswing. Every day when I'm driving around, I see something new. It does have a role to play with public safety. We need to make sure that businesses feel safe. I think it's also on us to patronize the businesses that we have and make sure that you go to Outpost or Grotty's or a coffee shop. Thank you. That's how you keep businesses here, and you make sure that we support them any way we can. I make it a way to do so as well. I also belong to the Forward Bayview Business Association. I keep close ties with everybody, and I also work with our city government, and we try to provide any kind of incentives and grants that we can to also attract new businesses here in Bayview. Thank you.
I think the first thing we need to do is cut taxes and give tax incentives to businesses. We need to have workers who have more money, more of their own money in their own pockets, so they are able to vote with their dollar. Marina is saying they are able to shop locally. They don't have to go to the store that sells in volume, that's from out of town, for much, much less. If people have more money in their pockets, more of their own money in their own pockets, they will make the choices that socially responsible choices that government should not be making for them. By reducing taxes, we'll give incentives for people to save, create businesses in the area, and we will attract businesses instead of scaring them away, which is what I think we're seeing in Milwaukee County right now.
Final question. Jason, how publicly available will you make yourself?
I plan on not spending more than a few hours in the office or any more than I have to down at the courthouse. When I'm elected, I want to be seen in the neighborhoods, and not just Bayview, in the South Shore and the Southwest side. I want to be out in the community, and I've been, like I said, if you've read about me, you know that I've been active in nonprofit organizations, community-based organizations. I started a charter school myself, with 3 other people 4 years ago. It's still up and running. I've worked with at-risk youth and their families for over 7 years, and I'm very comfortable being out in the trenches, being available, and being an active person in the community for all the people that would elect me.
Availability, there's quite a balance in being in the community and also being in the office. You need to be in the office to personally tend to the many phone calls and people that I've helped over the years. I make it a point to return your phone call personally or my assistant to get things done. Also, I need to be in the office to introduce important legislation, as I have. Many of you are familiar with my green print legislation, which I'm very proud of, to green Milwaukee County. Those things take time and knowledge and experience. There's committee meetings, you have to be part of the budget. You do need to be in the office. I've been in the community, I'm part of over 30 community organizations. I know many of you, we go to many meetings during the week and at night. And also I've held over 50 town hall meetings since I was elected 4 years ago. That's commitment, that's accessibility. I know many of you personally. I don't know what more else I could give you, but I will continue to give you the same service and accessibility that I have been, and I think many of you have been pleased with it. Thank you.
Thank you. Now if you could do a 30-second close, please.
Is that me? Okay. Well, once again, it's been an honor serving you these past 4 years, and I ask for your support once again to re-elect me, County Supervisor Marina Dimitrievich, on April 1st. I believe that we've accomplished a lot in my past 4 years. I'm very proud of the results I've delivered. I've stood up for issues that matter to you. It's very easy and simple to use that same phrase that I won't raise taxes. But you know what? What I will do is I will work hard for you to preserve and promote and protect those services that make Milwaukee County what it is. Parks, transit, those are important to you. I work hard, I've delivered results on the parks, the South Shore Bike Trail I'm very proud of, and I will continue to do so when re-elected on April 1st. I look forward to it. Thank you.
Okay, once again, I want to get back to preserving the public common good, and I want you, everybody in this room, to think about the idea of politicians and government confiscating your hard-earned dollars to fund charitable choices that you may or may not agree with. You need to have more of your own money in your own pockets to make more of your own decisions.
Thank you to our 4th District County Supervisor candidates.